Today we're going to be going over a build that is super close to my heart. It's a build that you guys have been asking for, and instead of just doing a picture, I thought, let's talk about it, let's look at it, let's use it in the hideout, and that way you guys can see why people are asking for the build. You guys might have used this before, but this might be your favorite build, and right now it is my favorite gun in the game. We're going to go over the M1A today. And the best way to run it loud. Let's talk about it. What up, guys, and welcome back to the Exfil and Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm super excited you guys are here. Today is a little bit different. We're not going over a budget build. We're not going over necessarily a meta build. We are going over the M1A build that I run on stream. You guys have asked for it, so I'm giving it to you. If you guys haven't joined the stream, I would love for you guys to hang out on the stream. Every single morning lately has been 4 a.m. PST except for Sunday. Every day but Sunday. On YouTube, I stream on Tuesday and Thursday. Twitch, I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. All of that is just details you'll get lost in. If you guys want Discord and all that stuff, all the links are down below if you want more details. If you guys find this video valuable and you like the build, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. It goes a long way for the channel. And if you guys want to see more Tarkov content, we got like 75 plus videos for you guys. Then you guys can subscribe to the channel and help me out. And you can hit the bell if you never want to miss an upload. Let's get into the build. Okay, so before we dive into this build, I just want you guys to know there's going to be timestamps for everything. So if you guys come into the video and you're like, I don't want to hear him talk, I'm going to try to go fast. But if I don't go fast enough, there's timestamps. You can skip to whatever you want to see. There's even going to be the complete build at the very end. You can just click on it. You don't have to leave me a comment like, this video is too long and I didn't want to hear you talk. You don't even have to hear me talk because of the timestamps. I'm doing that for you. All right, so the very first thing we're going to go over is how you are going to get the gun. If you want to get the M1A for the cheapest price, you are going to do the barter for Peacekeeper 3, and that is the USB barter. It got moved up from 8, it used to be 8, now it's 10. So 10 USB adapters at around 2,900 rubles, which is what I got them for. The flea market fluctuates. If you don't know that, then things can be slightly different in price because of the flea market, the ups and downs, later in the day, early in the day, all that good stuff. It's going to be 29,000 rubles. Very, very cheap to start with. Then we are going to jump right into the build. I run 30 round magazines because I don't see the point in running 20 round magazines, especially being a semi-automatic weapon. You want more rounds, especially if you're fighting teams. We've been playing a lot of labs lately, and 20 rounds is fine for 2 people. Even if you're using M61, right? You should be using M61, especially this late and wipe. It's like the best round in the game. A lot of times it's cheaper than things like 7N31. Even AP63 was 1,400 the other day, and M61 was 1,100. It was weird. Anyways, if you're running this, sometimes a 20 round magazine can be enough. Like, let's just say you hit all your shots, right? Get good, click heads, all that stuff. 20 rounds is still, if everyone is geared, running against 3 and 4 players, it can be troublesome. So 30 round mags is what we're going to do. You can get those for 56 USD from Peacekeeper 4, and that's going to take away only -6 ergo, which really isn't that big of a deal. You're already losing kind of a bunch of ergo on this build anyway, but we are going for high ergo and even low vertical recoil on this. I know a lot of times I stress that low vertical recoil only matters more when the gun is fully automatic, but we want that reset to be minimal. So I'll show you guys in the hideout later what that looks like. The next thing we're going to be doing is we are going to be grabbing the Troy SAS chassis. I think that's how you say it. And that's going to be 40,970 rubles. Now it seems like it's pricey, but I want you guys to see what you're actually getting for it from Mechanic 4. You're getting plus 28 ergo. Plus 28, that's huge, and -10 vertical recoil on that. And then on top of that, we are going to be doing the 22-inch barrel, and that is going to give us a -9% for the vertical recoil and -17 for the ergo. So the ergo kind of sucks, but it's going to give us that nice vertical recoil for that, and that's going to be 27,392 rubles from Mechanic 3. Right after that, we are going to be going with pretty much the meta this wipe, which is the Fortis Shift Tactical Grip. Usually on my bigger guns, I have been using the B25U attachment with the RK1, but the Fortis Shift feels really good on this gun, so I continue to use it on this gun. And this is going to give us a -2% on the vertical recoil and +9 on the ergonomics, and that we can get for 157 USD from Peacekeeper 4. Other than that, we are going to be moving to, so the sight, how I am with sights, guys, I put them on the build because I want you guys to see the true representation of the vertical recoil and ergo at the very end. I'm not going to make a gun with no magazine no sight, no light, because I don't run it like that. So it's kind of like a misinformation, and I see builds put out like that, and it's kind of irritating because I make the build, especially as a new player, I'll make the build like copy for copy, and then it's like different stats, and I'm like, but they didn't add all these different things because they want the stats to look better for their thumbnail or for their video, whatever the case is. Anyways, so I left it on there. I like running a holo with this. You don't have to. It's -2 on the ergonomics. If you want to run like the EKP, you can get +1. You can do something like the PK06 if that is what you like. Completely subjective, and it's up to you. And then also I run the Steiner D-ball on pretty much everything, and that's because this is what gives me that little red circle you guys ask about on stream. That is an infrared laser that the enemy like can't see where I'm pointing. I can do like an actual laser that they can see that is visible, or I can do a flashlight. I like that I can switch between all the modes. So I pretty much run this on everything I can, and now you can even run it on the juice cannon, which is dope. This is only going to be a -1 on the ergonomics, but I'm not going to put these in the build because, like I said, these are subjective on what you guys want to run. You guys can save money by running other stuff. The next thing we're going to be doing is the Magpul MOE pistol grip, and that is going to be $40 from Peacekeeper 3. And that's going to give us the +10 ergo, which is really nice for this build. The next thing we're going to be going over is the SI Advanced Buffer Tube. We're going to be going with the black one because you can get it from Trader for very cheap, unlike the red one where you can't. So we're going to be doing that buffer tube for 11,693 rubles from Mechanic 4, and that's going to give us the +2 on the ergonomics and -4% on the vertical recoil. On top of that, we are going to be running the MOE carbine stock. This one, the black one, you actually get from Skier, but if you want some of the other colors, you get them from Peacekeeper. I'm running the black one. It's going to give us a -30% vertical recoil and +8 on the ergonomics. And that is going to be from Skier level 3 for 78 USD. And then on top of that, we're going to be running the Magpul rubber butt pad, giving us an extra -3% vertical recoil and +2 on the ergonomics, making it one of the best things to run in game right now. And it's very, very affordable. That's going to be 5,496 rubles from Skier 3 as well. On top of that, you guys know I like paying a little bit of price for any stats. So if it makes my gun better and it's cheap, I'm going to do it. That is going to be the Defiance, the Chris Defiance iron sights, and each one is going to add +1 ergo. So when you see me add like iron sights, somebody actually asked in chat 2 days ago, they said, why do you run iron sights and run like a red dot or and a scope? And the reason is simply because I get +1 ergo for both. That's literally it. That's the only reason. And you can get the front sight for 2,530 rubles from Skier 2 and the rear sight for 3,680 rubles from Skier 2 as well. And I think it's worth it. And then we're going to be running, after that, we are going to be running the adapter for the Lantac Dragon, which is one of the best items in game right now and one of the most expensive attachments in game. So we're going to be grabbing the adapter, the direct thread adapter, and that is going to be 33 USD from Peacekeeper 3. And that's going to give us -1%, but it's the combo that actually makes this. On top of that, we're going to be running the Lantac Dragon muzzle brake, which is the fat -15% vertical recoil and the -2 on the ergonomics. And that is going to be 121 USD from Peacekeeper 4, but if you don't buy it from Peacekeeper 4, it's like 130,000 rubles. It's wild. Sometimes it's even more than that. So that's that. And then on top of that, we're going to be running the Lantac BMD, which is a blast mitigation device, and that is going to complete the set, giving us an extra -8% vertical recoil and -3 on the ergonomics, and that will, ladies and gentlemen, complete the build, and that is going to leave us with 57 ergo and 53 vertical recoil. And let's take it into the hideout to see what she's capable of. Here we are. It's ergo. It's not bad. Under 60, this big, and it's honestly not bad. So the reset, see how minimal the reset is if I were to just go full blast? It's literally almost a straight line. It's crazy, especially when you're lasering somebody from really far. And you're able to just stay on point with a semi-automatic weapon. I mean, you're shooting M61, right? So the other thing I really like about this is the hip fire. The hip fire is absolutely amazing. Look at how tight this grouping is. Look at that. This is the M1A. This is the beauty that I run, and I can't wait to see what you guys think about it. That's the build, guys. That's going to leave us with a grand total of 57 ergo and 53 vertical recoil. And it's going to be, I calculated the USD and the rubles together for you. It's going to be 190,941 rubles. I know it seems like a lot of money, but it really is not just a fun gun, but a very, very effective gun to run. If you like running stuff like the MDR 308, the Juice Cannon, and you're already running the 7.62 by 51 round, you're going to conserve ammo and still have something that's very, very powerful. I mean, you are going to literally blast through anything that anybody has. So you guys might have guessed it. I am recommending you use M61 and you guys will not be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching another video. If this video brought you value, make sure you smash that like button. It goes a long way for the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Tarkov content. You can always hit the bell if you never want to miss an upload. I would love to catch you guys by the stream. We've been having an absolute blast streaming every single morning. If you want to start your morning off right, maybe you're in a different part of the world and it's the afternoon like some of my friends across the pond. Either way, I hope to see you there. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. I hope that this build gets so many head eyes for you. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.